Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's Boardsy, and this is going to be an unboxing slash initial impressions of the Razer Viper 8K Hertz polling rate edition. I unboxed it on stream earlier, so I'm going to leave that clip right here, and then we are going to get on with the review momentarily. Absolute insanity. I have not unboxed this yet. Do not worry. Okay, is this new? Has it always been like this? It fucking flaps up like a transformer? Holy shit, this is like those boxes they give you when you order Chinese food. 8K Hertz gimmick? I don't know. Dude, I'm unboxing the mouse right now. How would I be able to tell you? Boardsy, I ran out of biscuits in the bucket. Oh, okay, Sin. Yeah, I got you. Just give me a few minutes. Hopefully you don't starve to death. Origami, exactly, dude. Okay, now I'm just gonna manhandle this box. Need it to open. Let's go. And now we are met with our mouse, which is in a black bag. Yes, let's go. And now the cable, of course, can't forget about the cable. Wow, this is madness. I think that's really all that is in the box. There's this thing as well. OMG on stream. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Fuck, gotta open this mouse. Okay. Dogecoin to the fucking moon. Yeah, not selling until I can afford the moon. Oh my god, guys, this is 8,000 hertz polling rate. God, this is intimidating. I can already feel how fast it is. And since I have used the mouse a lot more, gotten a bit of a feel for it, I was fragging out on bad business during my college class on a fucking Saturday morning. I'm still so annoyed that I ever agreed to doing that. But you know, it's my fault for registering late. But that is besides the point. You guys care about the 8,000 hertz polling rate. And I can say that on my 240 hertz display, I can notice more of a visual benefit than anything. It seems like the mouse input is smoother. They did make upgrades to the sensor as well. And recently I have been like kind of more sensor pilled. I do believe that like top of the line sensors just do generally tend to feel a bit better, especially when compared to something like a 3335. But I'm definitely interested in trying the new Hot ES. I wonder what sensor the final mouse is using. But impressions of this mouse, I'm pretty happy with it, you know? The cable is really shitty. It doesn't help that it's on the Skype head, but it's extremely stiff, pretty thick as well. Definitely has a good bit of weight to it. In the bungee, it is passable. But if I were to main this mouse, I would definitely want it to be paracorded. And I know it has to be thicker due to like regulation reasons, but still, I'm just going to be honest, it's a shitty cable. The feet have been updated, and they honestly are a lot better than the feet on the Viper Ultimate. And I know it's not really saying much, but they're definitely the best Razer stock feet I've tried. You don't get an extra set in the box, unfortunately. And now to quickly just go over the quality on my copy, the build itself is very solid, basically what I would expect from a Razer mouse. No bottom flex, no side flexing, no creaking, rattling. However, on the side buttons, I do have a great bit of pre-travel on both of them, but I guess more on mouse 5 than mouse 4. And these side buttons suck to begin with, and that just makes them suck a bit more. So there's no escaping the shitty side buttons of the Viper line. Sadly, but the 8,000 hertz polling rate, the updated feet, updated sensor, I guess that does make up for it. But I do just want to note one thing: the clicks, they're using the second generation of the mechanical switches, but the optical switches, I apologize, but they feel way more similar to the first generation. My left click is pretty mushy, but compared to my Viper Ultimate, it is just not even nearly as well defined of a click. And I don't know, it kind of annoys me, but at the end of the day, in game it works perfectly fine. It is a bit lighter than the Viper Ultimate as well, and has less tactility. But yeah, just out of the box, that was something that like kind of caught me off guard. And now to really talk about the 8,000 hertz polling rate, because I know a lot of you guys have probably watched Rocket Jump Ninja's video, and he basically said the only game it worked on was Quake Champions. And I mean, I believe him. Like, I saw the fucking clips. Obviously something is wrong with his mouse input, but that just simply has not been the case for me. In the full review, I will put clips of me playing like every game, but I have played Kovacs, CS, fucking Crunker, Bad Business, Fortnite even, and had no problems with the mouse input on any of the games. At first, I was having a huge problem because of the mouse acceleration I use. Hold on, I just gotta show this. So you see, in the mouse acceleration, you scale it by your polling rate, and at first I had it on 8 or 1000, and it was really fucking up my mouse input. Like, things were massively delayed, but then I changed it to 8,000, and everything has been perfectly fine since. So if you use Excel, definitely don't make the same mistake I did. And I do just want to show it working in Crunker because, like, if it works in Crunker, what won't it work on? And I really don't know what the problem is that some people are having where it doesn't work. It seems to be something just like based on the hardware you have in your PC. Very confusing. I'm not sure. But what I am sure of is that there is no problem with the mouse input on Crunker or any of the other games I have tested so far. And if anything, I would say that maybe the input does feel a bit less delayed and more like responsive. But I just don't know how true that is. It could very well be placebo. But yeah, now I'm just playing Crunker and I totally forgot what I was talking about. This is very epic. But like I was saying, I really don't have developed opinions on how the 8K hertz feels yet, but I can assure you that at least in my testing, it feels different than 1000 hertz. It is a different feeling of mouse input. It's not like, oh my god, I've tried 8K hertz, I can't go back, like comparing like fucking 240 hertz to a 60 hertz monitor. I would say it sort of feels like the jump from 144 hertz to 240 hertz, but the equivalent for your mouse, you know? And I'm definitely going to be using this mouse a lot more. My first impressions of it are positive. I am enjoying it so far, even though it is the Razer Viper. Isn't that fucking crazy? So yeah, I definitely just want to get more time on it, hit some more epic flick shots, 100 emoji. And that's probably going to be all for this video. I can't really assess the value of it yet because really it's the only commercial mouse offering 8K hertz polling rate. So if you want to try it, you basically gotta fucking go for it. And most people probably will be making some sort of sacrifice for 8K hertz polling rate. But I just want to assure you, or not assure, but at least for me, it has been compatible and there is a noticeable difference between 1K hertz. And that was basically all I was looking for. So far, I'm satisfied. And make sure to turn noties on for the full review, which will drop in probably about a week. But yeah, peace.